Well, hello and welcome to FS22. So, given that FS25 is coming along very soon, I thought I'd start a new series. This is going to be added to the series that I'm already doing. But for the first time ever, I'm going to be on Elm Creek. I've just basically started it in easy mode. I have enabled, actually I do want to change some settings. Crop destruction is on, periodic planning required, field stone on, weeds on. Automatic engine start I want off. Fuel usage will have as normal. All these will have as off. Save that. Basically, yeah, I haven't done anything on Elm Creek. What I wanted to do was basically run a game with only the released Farming Simulator packs. So that's what I've got. Including the latest FarmCon 24 Fent pack added in there. So we've got the AGI pack, the Grapeliner Series 7000, the Farm Production pack. Now that is something I really want to get into using. But we've got all these as well, including the Platinum expansion, the Premium expansion, Pumps and Hoses, Emergency pack, although I'm not sure we're going to use that much, Straw and Harvest pack, and Precision Farming. So all that is going to be great. And basically what I'm going to try and do is to make a lot of money as quickly as I possibly can. So, without further ado, I like this nice big flat area here for a bit of small production work. So we're going to leave that as it is. I'm going to get into the harvester, attach the header, and we will get a worker going on this straight away. Let's just check it's dropping straw, because we'll make straw bales from this. Yes, it is. Good. Right then, let's connect up those two bits and get this tractor out the way, because I do not want to mess up that field at all. That's where we're going to be building some things. So that could go there. Right, as for this field, I think what I'd like to do is potentially to get some vegetables in, I think. With the different sell points in the farm production pack, as I found out very recently by just playing around with it. If we have a look here, we can see things like the dairy market stall and the vegetables market stall. Now they have a daily demand, and they could ask for any of these bits on a daily. I think it would be great to get some of these in already. Basically, we can have our sell points here, which would be fantastic. I also want this one in. Now you can see it was deforming the ground slightly. I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference, because the ground is fairly flat over here already. There are also vending machines and other bits and pieces for Fresh Farmers Market, as well as a bakery market stall here. Now the bakery market stall obviously is going to be a little bit down the line, because we're going to need to produce things. But as for the vegetable market stall, we're going to need to get what looks like a greenhouse and some vegetables in the ground, because we're going to need to wash some vegetables as well. So, looking at the greenhouses to start with, let's get us a greenhouse over here. Now we'll need to get a water tanker for that, get it filled up and start producing stuff. Now, with the selling points then, so what we need to do is make sure that we've got the ability to wash root vegetables, as you can see here. So this is what we need, the washing drum. Now, this is £85,000, which is obviously going to be entirely the rest of our money. But at the minute, that's what we've got to do. However, I do need to get... Let's have a look at the sale. I do need to get a water tanker. Let's have a look in here. We can get the... We can afford the £3,000 one here. So we're going to buy that. Lovely. I shall send this tractor over to the store. We will just drop that there and then send it over to the store to pick up our water tanker. Beautiful. If we're going to be getting root crops and vegetables into here, let's have a quick look and see what the daily demand is at the moment for this place. What's it after to start with? So tomatoes, grapes, washed potatoes, strawberries and lettuce. So we can actually get 3 of those underway, which is the tomatoes, strawberries and lettuce. Grapes is a bit more involved. This one wants bread, butter, sugar and cheese, all of which I can't get at the minute because we need cows. But that's okay, because cows will be on the way at some point. Apologies for playing at half speed. Right, should be another run or so of that, and then we can empty the harvester. That will give us our first lot of income. Not sure where we're going to sell that, but at the moment that is. But will be our first lot of income. Right. That's our water tanker there. It's a small water tanker, so it's going to take a little bit to fill up the greenhouse and the wash barrel. But yeah, I thought maybe doing this sort of series would be a nice homage to FS22 as we're going out. We have got, like I said, all the FS22 mods, the official mods put in, but none of the additional mods. And I feel like, yeah, I think it would be good to get this sort of setup going. Plus, I haven't really played much on an American map, and I certainly haven't played anything on Elm Creek at all, so this is really good to get to grips with this American map here. We will be chopping and changing our tractors up a little bit. I do want to get that Fent, something from the new Fent pack, because it could be an integrated sprayer as well as a front loader for us. Now, what I want to do to start with is get this filled up and then take that up to the greenhouse and leave that filling up while we empty the harvester. Do I have a baler? I'm not sure I do, actually. Oh, that's a miss, isn't it? Oh, I do not have a baler. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. That's no good, that's too far. That's too far out. There we go. But not a huge yield from this field this time around. We're going to have to improve the yield with some fertilizer and some lime and things like that. But in the meantime, I think we might have to cultivate that straw. After all that, we'll have to cultivate that straw into the ground. Okay, let's get this folded up. header on the header trailer. And then we'll get the harvester put away over here somewhere. This looks like as good a place as any to put it. There we are. As for this, 4,456 litres of wheat that can go straight into the silo here. And we have 2,000 litres of water ready to go. Now, I think this is going to take several trips to fill up the greenhouse and the wash barrel. Although we don't need the wash barrel yet, so there's no point in filling it, is there? But this one we definitely need. Leave that drain in there while we go and turn on the required produce. Activate that, and activate that. Lovely. Right, I'm going to do a few trips back and forth with this to get the greenhouse all filled up, and then we'll catch up with our next job. Right, there we go. The greenhouse is full. So that is producing produce for us as we need it. I think what I'll do is I'll get this tractor working on cultivating up the field. And then we need to look at what we're going to do in the way of selling tractors. My ultimate goal is to get a little farm production place going and making money off of our own land. Right, let's leave her cultivating there. I think what I want to do is sell the pickup truck. That's something that we're going to do to start with. I want to sell one of these tractors. Let's have a look and see how much they're worth. So, the John Deere has more power and is worth slightly more money. Although it's only 5 horsepower in it. This John Deere is 190 horsepower. I kind of want to keep that one. It's a bit more user-friendly. I think we'll sell this John Deere. But we'll take it back to the shop to sell it. We're going to sell this car as well. Yes. So, we need to sell this tractor and sell the pickup. I think we'll get the helper driving the pickup. Then it'll take less time to get there and therefore cost less money. Right, let's get that taken off there. We want to keep the weight, so that can be taken off there, and the tractor can be taken back to the store. And this is also, at the moment, we can get ourselves a front loader tractor. I want to get one of those fence Not even sure how much the fence are, but hopefully they won't be as much as this tractor. Or the tractor and the pickup combined, anyway. Is that my pickup? Where's it going? Oh, that's better. Right then. Well done, worker D. You've completed your task. Let's get these two bits repaired, repainted, and sold. Well, if we need to repair and paint them, anyway. We do not need to repair and repaint. Good. Sell. So just by bringing it up the road, I've made an extra nearly £8,000. Definitely worth it. And with this one, this was 20,000. So let's see how much extra we get out of this. Probably another 5,000, I would think, just to bring it back to the store. It's definitely worth bringing things back to the store to selling them instead of selling them outright. Because overall here, another nearly 3,000. Let's say 3,000. So I've made an extra £11,000 there just by bringing things back to the store. Absolutely worth it. Right. Let's have a quick look then. Let's have a look at the pack. Here we are. This is it. Look at that. That's a 95 horsepower one there. That is 147 horsepower. The Xylon 524. And then it's the spray units that I want for them as well. So, do I need this tractor to have a lot of power? I probably don't. So I think we'll go with this one. I don't need to customize it at all. It's absolutely fine. Let's have a look at the combination. So we'll get the front loader. Oh, with a wooden box. No idea what the wooden box does for us, but we'll get the front loader. I really do want to get the sprayer module as well. There we go. That was only 4,000 and 2,000 for the... That's actually a very, very reasonable price. There we go. So that is a full-on setup for £54,400. Very pleased with that. Let's get the... we'll have to come back for the front tank. If we get the front loader attached. Oh, I do like the noise it makes as well. That's very nice. Oh, I have forgotten, obviously, I do need some front loader tools. I think for now... no, that is front loaders. I want front loader tools for now. Pallet fork, I think, is going to be the thing that we need the most. So let's buy that. I might be able to take the... that would be tricky, but I might be able to take the tank back on the front loader. Let's see. Let's just get the sprayer hooked up at the back here. There we are. Perfect. And we shall see if we can balance. Aha. Yes, look at that. Excellent. Well, that saves us a trip. Is this sprayer already got a capacity on the back? If it has, it's not a very big one, but if it's got a capacity, that's interesting. And the front sprayer, the front tank, sorry, I should say, has a gauge on the side, but can't tell how big it is. But that's okay. I'm very pleased with this purchase, and we've got £57,000 still in the bank. We will get some more stuff in the ground. We can do canola, and canola usually repays pretty well. So what we'll do is, I think actually the rest of the field that we've got our productions on at the moment will be plenty to put vegetables on. Oh, crikey, I've just dropped it. Well, that's no good. But we'll have to fix that in a minute. If I put the sprayer over against this building up here, I think. I don't think that building's actually usable for anything. I think it's decoration. There we go. We shall put the front loader over here. Detaching the tool is not allowed in this state. Don't even know what state we're in. Are we in Illinois? What state is it allowed in? Oh, I've put the lights on. That's not what I meant to do. Ah. Well, that is now detached. Question is, how am I going to get this tank on the front? I'm going to need to push it over, aren't I? Am I going to have to put the front loader back on to be able to turn the tank over? I think I probably am. Well, that'll serve me right. I'll get that done, and then we'll focus on what we're doing next. Right, here we go. We have got it the right way up now, so that's fantastic. Get it attached. There. Lovely stuff. Now we can put it over with the sprayer. Or the boom, I should say. A whole lot's of sprayer, isn't it? There we go. Perfect. Okay, so I want to start cultivating up the end of this field a bit, so we can put some vegetables in. So let's fire up this John Deere and get it working over here. Excellent. Right then. Oh, this was already running. Of course it was. There we go. Now I think... Oh, worker E is blocked by an object. Of course it is. Now we want an area still to be able to get into here, so that should do it for a vegetable patch. Those little, the little cell points at the end here don't take much of each crop or whatever it's asking for at the time. Okay, so if I set this worker going off in here now, should just keep inside that square, hopefully. As for this, we need to get the weight picked up at the front, and we need to get the seeder on the back. And then we can start putting some canola in. We have got a full hopper of seed. But no more than that. But I think if we get canola into this field and possibly that field over there, we're on the way to making some more money. Right then. Off you pop, my lady. Enjoy. And now we've got the sprayer. We can get those fields sprayed as well, as soon as they germinate. Good. He managed to turn around okay. How are we doing then? 15 litres of tomatoes, 7 litres of lettuce, and 31 litres of strawberries. Fantastic. And I want how much water? 9,000 litres. Excellent. So, what we need to be able to put in vegetables over here, well, A is for it to be the right time of year, so we're not going to be able to put in any until April. And B, we'll need a planter. We'll also need a planter to put in sugar beets or potatoes, but it's a different type of planter, unfortunately. So, if we're looking over here at planters, there's a cheap one here. I say cheap, yeah, 15,000 isn't expensive. That would actually do us quite nicely, given that we are only a small farm. So let's purchase that. And as for vegetables, this one here for 12,500 should do lovely, to be perfectly honest. Not going to need those until the spring. Oh dear, did we miss a bit? I'll tell you what, I'll do that last bit then, shall I? Because why not? There we go. If we do need to get a loan at any point, we have got that option available. But at the moment, we don't need it. Right, let's drop that off there. We don't need it at the moment, and we'll park this up in here. Okay, I'm going to leave the worker doing this because, well, there's one thing I can guarantee. Everyone watching who has Farming Simulator has done this work before. The other thing that I've forgotten to do is we haven't bought the soil information for our plot here. It is only one plot. Soil information, £787. We could probably manage that, I think. And there we go. Now this tells us exactly what we need. pH value is actually quite good. Nitrogen's bad, but we're going to sort that. Oh, pH value bad here. That's the different soil types for you. But over here, it's not too bad at all. We are looking good. Right, I will catch up with you when the worker has finished putting canola into these two fields. Okay, so here we are. The worker is just finishing off the first field, and I've actually had a change of mind, as I usually do when I step away for a second. We're going to leave this field over here bare for vegetables. I'm going to do several different crops, and we're going to do potatoes as well. I just want a little bit of everything to be able to sell it at the shop. Okay, let's get this put down here. There we go. And we'll move on to the next month. I think 8 o'clock will be all right. Bit of rain overnight there. Right, we have got a germinated crop, which is fantastic. We have got weeds over here. We do not yet have any pallets, but I'm expecting some strawberries by the end of today. That's a bit rubbish. And how about, have we changed what we need over here? Oh, it needs now a lot more things. Tomatoes, still strawberries, lettuce, washed beetroots. Look at that. And still butter, egg, sugar, and cheese over here. Well then. I think the best thing to do right now would be to get this field sprayed. So I need to get a pallet of fertilizer and a pallet of herbicide. I'm going to try and carry them back together, but I think what I'll need is the rear weight for the vent. So we'll pop that down there so we can pick that up. Switch that off. And we'll need to get the front loader attached, which I've left somewhere. Really do like the sound of this thing. Right, well that's the weight on there. There's the front loader. Fabulous. And the field isn't grown enough for us to worry about crop destruction yet, even though crop destruction is switched on. So it would be good to get all the spraying done while we can. Right, I'll see you back at the farm with the 2 pallets. Well, here we are. It was a bit precarious there for a second, but we managed to get back. I'm going to want to separate these so I know which one I'm filling from at any one time. We'll pop fertilizer down there. And then we'll get the herbicide. And we'll move it over to the other side. It's an invisible thing there. So I think what I want to do is get the field sprayed with herbicide to start with. I need to leave the fork there. Why can't I detach these now? That need to be all the way back. There we go. That's very fussy. Right, let's get the tank put on there. Oh, we've got a weight on the back. Of course we have. Well, we'll need to get that taken off. That can be put over here. And then we can get our boom fitted. Excellent. Okay, so we'll start off with the herbicide, like I said. Fill this up. It looks like the rear has got a capacity as well. That's interesting. Well, let's see how much capacity it's got. We've got 1450 at the minute. Wow, okay, so it has a capacity of 200. Fair enough. 200 won't get you very far, will it? Right then, let's unfold and see what we're working with. That looks pretty good to me. Okay. Let's get this field sprayed with both herbicide and fertilizer. Well, there we have it, a fully fertilized and fully herbicided crop. Get these bits dropped off. And I've got a feeling that that might have to do us for today. I wonder if I can put this one inside that one. That would be very, well, it would be much better for space, wouldn't it? Oh, look at that. Yes. Right. We will get the front loader put back on, even though we've got nothing to load at the moment, but the next job is going to be loading it. And the rear weight as well, just in case. Okay, well that can be parked up there for now. We are on our way to our first pallet from the greenhouse. It's got plenty of water, but that's going to do us for today's episode. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.